What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to a new video. My name is of course Paul. Today we're taking a look at what's on my iPad Pro. Now as you can see, it's only the 2018 version, not the 2020. I didn't see the point just for the extra camera and a bit of a bump in chipset. Just didn't see no point in that with the LiDAR detector and that. I don't really use it. I'm using it for video editing, photo editing and a little bit of podcasting, so that's why I went for this one. I had the 11 inch as you know, so if you want to check that video out, linked above here and in the description down below. But let's take a look at what's on my iPad Pro. This case absolutely stinks. I was going to recommend it to you, but I just can't do it. I can't recommend this case at all. It's an Amazon one, it was cheap. I mean, it was like £10, but it absolutely stinks. It reeks. This bit right here, it's that weird gluey fish smell. I'm going to throw it in the bin. So I'll leave some links down below for the different cases for you guys to check out. But let's go and take a look at what's on my 12.9 inch iPad Pro. Okay, so let's talk about what's actually on the iPad and I'll explain why I've went for the 12.9 inch. So if we hit it, that's a picture taken by me over at Disney Springs, and it's also the wallpaper of the entire iPad right now. But that's a wallpaper taken by me at Disney Springs and edited on this iPad Pro. I've got many pictures still to edit as I'm still working on an Orlando wallpaper website where you guys can go on and get Orlando wallpapers for your gadgets, your computers, iPads, phones, tablets, you name it. You're going to be able to get a nice high-res image. Now I haven't upped this to 14 just yet, as I didn't want to ruin any Lightroom and stuff like that. I have got a few issues using iOS 14 with certain apps, but there'll be another video coming on that soon within the next couple of days, so stay tuned for an update video on iOS 14. But for now I'm using 13.6 I believe it is, and I'm using it in this configuration where I haven't got anything set up to the way I had it on the previous video found right here for you guys to check out on the 11 inch. So on here got my sub count at the top. It's on like the widgets, obviously you can get rid of them if you want to, but my Apple TV shows what I'm watching right now. Bit of Hell's Kitchen. Screen time 29 seconds since I've just switched it on. Weather sunny, and I've got Twitch. I need to log in, I haven't logged in just yet. I watch a little tiny bit of Twitch. Calendar at the top, photos, camera, these all need to go into their own little folder, completely out the way, as these probably won't get touched for a long time. Clock, maps, home, reminders will get used, as I like to set reminders for myself now on stuff that I'm doing. Especially when it comes to recording these videos, I need to make sure I'm fully set up to know what I'm doing, because I've had a few issues with burnout, so I need to make sure I'm fully set up to remind myself, record videos, make sure you get your business sorted. Files app, books app, I've been reading a bit of Harry Potter. Settings app, mail app, music app, Apple Music. I do use Apple Music, not Spotify on this. Use Spotify on the Samsung, Apple Music on the Apple devices. Messages, FaceTime, these are all in the dock at the bottom because I use these constantly, so these are right here. So when I just tap them and just need them straight away. Safari, App Store, Gmail, that's what I use for all my business emails. Notes, I take a lot of notes, especially when it comes to making videos and stuff like that. I make a lot of notes for videos to make sure I know what I'm talking about rather than just rambling on like I used to, as you guys know if you've been here for a while. iMovie, in case I need like a little small edit, I'll throw it together on the iPad using the Apple Pencil, of course, which is in a slick wrap skin. Looks fantastic, clicks on as so. This one hasn't got the skin on the back just yet, but it will be getting one. Anchor for my podcast, there'll be new episodes coming every single week. We start in a couple of weeks' time. We go live. YouTube Studio, where I reply to you guys and see my analytics of what's going on with the channel. Lightroom and Photoshop, I'm in Lightroom all the time. That's what edited this photo, as well as a little bit of focus and something else we'll talk about in a second. Photoshop, and of course VLC for when I want to watch some shows I put on from my MacBook. Throw it into VLC and I can watch it. Scanning over, we've got a few apps that aren't in it in any particular order here at all, as obviously I've not long got this, I've only had this a few days. But business folder, WordPress, Squarespace. Squarespace is where you're going to find the Orlando wallpapers, that is coming soon. Dropbox, later I've been using a lot to schedule Instagram posts, as I just keep forgetting to post completely. I need to up my Instagram game. If you're not following me, linked in the description down below. Big View is a teleprompter, and obviously with the iPad being so big, I can use this now as a massive teleprompter, put it out the way. Fiverr, Logo Shop, Adobe Fill and Sign, my sub count, Google Drive, and Notion. I do want to use Notion. I've seen it used quite a lot in other YouTubers' videos. I want to give Notion a try at least, but I'll just revert back to my normal Apple Notes. Blink is my home security system of choice. If you want to see a dedicated video on Blink, let me know. I've got the indoor and outdoor cameras. Be sure to let me know. Xbox app and Canon Camera Connect. I can connect to my Canon 80D, put this to one side so I know what the Canon is filming, and I can adjust certain things on the fly with this rather than touching the camera and having a bit of camera shake. But there's that. Entertainment, I've been using this a lot with having such a big screen. Apple TV, Disney Plus, Amazon Prime Video and Netflix. Then underneath that we got TV Player, BBC iPlayer, ITV Hub, all four, plus Sky Plus and Sky Go. But all of these top apps here link into Apple TV, and you can see where you're up to with all your different shows, which is absolutely fantastic, especially having the Apple TV at home. So photo and video, Focus is absolutely amazing. If you're using like an iPhone that doesn't have portrait mode, I suggest you download Focus, because literally you can take any picture, add a bit of blur to the background, adjust it, do what you want to do. It's absolutely fantastic. You should definitely check that out. Retouch, I absolutely love Retouch. I mean, I've been using it for quite a while now. I'll use it on various different edits. Like say I wanted to object removal, say I wanted to remove the thinkware sign, just colour it in, click go, and it has made a bit of a mess. But if you're doing it on the fly, I mean, if you take it out again, and you just literally just colour ever so slightly, just take your time with it, colour it in, and eventually you'll end up with no thinkware sign, like it literally wasn't even there in the first place. That's just a brief look. I mean, that's what it can do. I mean, it's took that entire thinkware sign out. If you look at it when we take it back in, that's what it's done. But fantastic app. If you haven't got Retouch, definitely get it. Spark Post and Spark Video is I've been using a lot for Instagram stories to make them look a lot better than they used to, with just like, you know, throw a picture up, put a little bit of writing on it. With Spark Post and Spark Video, I can add banners, I can add stickers, logos, you name it, I can add from Spark Post, transfer it back to my iPhone, upload it. Video Leap and Pixel Loop I haven't used just yet, but Pixel Loop I do want to try and use to add like a bit of effect, and maybe in the water, you know, you can make the water look like it's moving and stuff. So we'll try that out, and we'll test that out for the next video when this is running the latest version of iPad OS. Premiere Rush is obviously Adobe Photoshop Express as well. Premiere Rush is a video editor which you can get on your laptop, you know, Adobe Premiere, but I haven't used it for this just yet. I mean, with it being the big screen, I'm hoping I can get into it better than iMovie and have some better transitions and motion effects and stuff. Visco I do use on my phone, but I haven't used on here just yet. Photoshop Fix is incredible. I use that all the time for just quick Photoshop fixes. Clips, Watermark for watermarking my photos. Splice for TikTok videos, but I haven't done an awful lot. Director Pad is where you can use your iPhone, another iPhone, your iPad, all various different bits and pieces, and you can group them together and you can see what's going on, so you can like direct what camera does what and what camera angles do and what to. Next up, shopping. Amazon, Food Hub, Domino's, Uber Eats, Pizza Hut, Just Eat and the Apple Store. Not a lot going on in there, but a lot of food order and stuff. Social, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Reddit, Pinterest, Google Meet, as that now goes into Gmail, so you can have like video chats through Gmail now. Skype and Zoom, because I've had a lot of business chats through those three right there, and I've been using a bit of the iPad and a bit of the MacBook to do them. WhatsApp chat is for WhatsApp, but you can have it transferred to that, but there's a lot of adverts, so maybe don't get it for your iPad, or if you got one for your iPad, leave in the comment section down below and let me know what it is. Sport, me NFL fantasy app, love NFL, fantastic, love it more than football over here. That's my fantasy app. Then you got ESPN and F1 TV. Glad the F1 is back, by the way. So podcasts, Find My iPad, Shortcuts, voice memos. My Radar is a great app for weather. I I haven't really used it on this just yet because obviously I was using it on the other one. So let's skip that, and if you can zoom in, you can see what's going on, where the weather front's going to be, you know, various different weather points and weather hotspots and where's where. You can search by different locations. Pretty good, especially as I go to Orlando. Well, I like to, well, before quarantine obviously, before all that kicked in, you know, you can check what the weather's going to be like over in Orlando, see where the weather front's going to be, and it shows you a detailed map of where things, different places are, and where the weather front's, you know, coming in. Like there's a little weather front there coming in now, and shows it in like live, like real time. GarageBand I've been using for the podcast to record new episodes. That's what I've been using, but I've been using it on the MacBook, not the iPad. So that may come soon, but I did have a few issues with the iPad where it wasn't recording the entire audio. Adobe Draw is for drawing, especially on the iPad, having the big screen, along with Paper. Social Blade is so I can see some more stats on the channel, keep up to date. Kindle app, Dolby On, you know, if you watch the iPhone video, Dolby On is absolutely fantastic and it works just as good on the iPad Pro. I mean, look at that interface. It's absolutely fantastic, and the voice recording from that for voiceovers and stuff is superb. Ferrite I've heard about, and it was a good app for using for podcasts, so I've got that to try it out. Adobe Sketches again, like Adobe Draw, so I don't know why I've got both. Font Case is where you can download a font off the internet, say like a Disney font. You can add it to this and add it to your fonts in different apps, so you can use a Disney font. Say I wanted to use Fonto to put text on a picture and it was going to be an Orlando picture, I can make it into a Disney font to add some writing, but that you use Font Case for that, so you can have different fonts. The calculator is a massive calculator. I don't know why Apple never put this on the iPad to start with, but you do get some advert, but massive calculator in case you need it. F1 Mobile is obviously an F1 Mobile game, and then that is pretty much it as to what's on the iPad Pro right now. So guys, thanks so much for watching. I truly appreciate it. That's what's on my iPad Pro right now. Once the new OS comes out and it's out of beta, I'll probably put it on my device. I don't want to ruin the device just yet because I've got a lot of issues with the iPhone right now with iOS 14. So the last thing I wanted to do was ruin the iPad as well. There'll be a video coming with the iPhone explaining what I've got wrong with the iPhone in the next couple of days, so stay tuned for that. But this hasn't got no skin on the back just yet like the other one did, if you've watched that video or seen it in many other videos. As you can see, it's just very plain. The pencil is obviously still wrapped in the Slick Wraps pencil skin. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I truly appreciate it. If you like this, drop a like. If you loved it, drop a sub. Turn that notification bell on, and I'll catch you in the next video. Take it easy, everyone. I'll see you all really soon.